Welcome to Warjax Games Club's podcast season 2, episode 6. We're Brandon and Shaun hanging out.
Hanging out, talking Warmachine,
More Warmachine lists.
talking new January 2025 update list.
Yeah.
That is exciting.
Yeah, that's good stuff. We maybe get some winter core.
That's probably still not happening.
Chimera.
That's probably still not happening. But
Wow.
new updated list is exciting. We did take a couple weeks off there. It was right towards the end of. You went through holiday times. There was no ton of lists, ton of stuff going on, and then obviously you had the new update coming out. So we did wait until January 15th. This is the 15th through the 23rd. Quite a few events in this past week. A lot of them just coming from LVOs. You had multiple qualifiers, finals, a lot of stuff going down for LVO, the Daytona 500 of Warmachine, if you will, starting in January.
Daytona 500.
Yeah. What do you know about
That's
that?
good. Rip Dale.
Dang. All right, yeah. So we do have a ton of lists. I think there's 22, a couple of repeats. I think there's 22 different lists, so a lot of stuff to go through here. So we are gonna jump right in and keep it moving. So your new updates. What do you know? We're starting right off with Dusk. I guess it's not dead.
Sheesh.
First
What
list,
do you know?
we're looking at Dusk and we're looking at a Warbore. Nothing's changed. We're still living in 2024.
Yeah. Carver, maybe just as, maybe even better, right? Maybe not better, but
I think he's still really good. I think it's still just super
higher
consistent.
floor.
Yes.
Higher floor.
Yeah. Gone are the
Yeah.
days of crazy 6 shots, but you just get 4, 3 of them being boosted. That's really solid.
Yep, I think that's good enough. And then still cavalry in here, still Israfil, Void
Yep.
Engine still. So this. I mean, it's Helith though, so that's at least a fun, interesting list. And then
So
the other list again, Warbore.
yeah, with Moraine.
Still one gas, no Eidolons.
So I think it's interesting because I think it'd be easy to be like, oh look, Dusk, no what's your face? Help me out here.
Scarafel, yeah.
Skyriffle, yes. But to be honest, even pre-update, we were starting to see more Moraine and Helith and other stuff than we were Skyriffle still. So I don't know if that was just rumors of the nerf or what, trying to get ahead of the changes or something. But honestly, we were seeing a lot of this stuff pre-update as well.
Yeah, more Dreadguard archers, I feel like, than before. That's cool. More Slayers.
It'd be really fantastic to just have memorized every single change and be able to know oh, they have this now because this went down 2 points. But I don't play Dusk. I don't play against Dusk here in Florida, so I couldn't tell you point changes and stuff. Lists look fairly close to what they were before.
Void Engine went up and Cavalry went down, but other stuff I'm not 100% sure. They have a 2-point solo now, but I don't see it anywhere. I think they have a 2-point.
2 points. So let's look at the verses. We're going to see what they played. Dang, game 1 was 12-3, 78 points to 21.
Beatdown.
Going second. That is a pretty good beatdown. It looks like we had that was Orgoth. Looks like we had the Mirror round 2. 10-3 in points, 2-1 with a caster kill.
Yeah, Moraine. I think Moraine's brutal.
And then game 5, another pretty dominant win, 95-25, 113-5 on scenario.
Oh,
it's pretty crazy. And then didn't get much better in the finals against Storm Legion, 44-13, 17-3 on scenario, going first.
Nice, 4-0.
Yeah, clean 4-0 for Dusk to kick us off. We'll jump right into the list 2 because this is also Dusk. Let's take a look, see if this is any different. Tyrus Marine. So again, as kind of list we were seeing prior on there. Tyrus with 782 individual models taken with him. So that's exciting. I would clock myself.
Yeah, this is a double Void Engine. Lots of Soulless Guardians.
So. Yeah, so you have the single 7-point gas. And then still have a lot. Still have Kruger. Kruger here at 7 points.
I think
more
Kruger's
boxes,
really good
more
still.
armor. Yeah, he might be. 7 points is a lot for me, but He's probably still just really good, if we're being
Mm-hmm.
honest.
Yep.
Double
Yeah.
weight engine.
Moraine.
Rain
We
list
got
pretty similar.
Sky Raider in this one, which
Does
at
have a
11
Skyraider.
points, like that's cheap to me
Still
for that
playing
one point.
Boar as well.
Mm-hmm. A bunch of Mage Hunter stuff. That's
Triple,
interesting.
yeah, triple Mage Hunter Assassin. This is
Yeah,
interesting.
that's a
So,
unit now.
yeah, totally different than the other Marine lists we saw. Still run Boar, but they're running double Kruger. Both of these had no Kruger in the other one. Sky Raider wasn't in the other one. So this is interesting. Back to
Mm-hmm.
back undefeated lists from last weekend in Dusk with a total of 3 different casters and some different list variety. That's exciting. Looks like we beat New Cricks on scenario 10-3 with 45-45 in points. Trolls on scenario 7-3 with a whopping
Man, rip,
87 to
dude.
43. And then the old Dusk Mirror
Oh, so Dusk is just still really good then, huh?
14-0, 5-4 and a
Caster kill.
caster kill. Um, yeah, that's what back to back Dusk finals.
I think it might have been Storm Legion last
Oh, it
time,
was
but
Storm
they
Legion.
did
They
play
played
like,
Dusk. Yeah,
yeah,
Dusk in
still.
the Dusk Mirror finals here. Interesting. Let's move on to the Captain Con 2025 prep. It's exciting.
Yeah, I'm gonna get cooked next week.
Let's see. So you have Chimera playing
Ooh,
Rassic and
your
who
girl.
else? Shirus. Best caster in the game. Changed my
Ooh,
mind.
best in the game.
Um, let's see. Rassic changes now. You get to the repo. It's kind of interesting. I don't know that he got enough, in my opinion, to make me want to play him. I think right now you can kind of just toss the second caster in there. You have to Lilith. I think your Chimera pairing is Shirus and X. Currently, I
Mm-hmm.
think you can kind of pick your poison. What the other one is,
Yeah.
but seeing
Skill.
Skilla is kind of cool though.
Yeah, I think skill is good.
That's interesting in there. The 6 point solo with Mortal Feeder. Interesting. The spinners having double spinners down to 2 points now. It's cool to see them right
Really
on the
cheap.
double Paragon train. This is your new Warping Winds
Mm-hmm.
model with it off the Wyvern now. No Wyvern in this
No
list.
Wyvern.
No Wyvern in
You.
either lists.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. Def 13, Repo 3 on something like that with double POW 18s.
Yeah,
Now
I
it's
don't.
still really good.
I agree. I don't know about it. We're
Um,
seeing. I think we'll see a lot of that, and I don't know if that's right.
yeah, I kind of expected to see not a lot of Boar and not a lot of Wyvern. Like, I think it is your typical, like, knee jerk, oh, it got nerfed, like, I
Mm-hmm.
can't play it anymore reaction. Like, I think Boar is still extremely good.
Yeah.
I think Wyvern's still really good too. Like, is it an auto double anymore? I don't know. But Def 13, Repo 3 on that chassis is fantastic. But
Mm-hmm.
interesting list. Double Death Dealers, Double Lashers. Shirus. Taking a Drake on, it's the first time I've seen this model be
Yeah.
played. That is your extended like control range dude. Like he's okay, I guess.
I think you got like a stat buff on every stat by one or something, basically.
Yeah, it went up. He was a little underwhelming in my opinion when he first came out. Still might be a little underwhelming, at least in my opinion. But to be fair, I have not given it like any chances to play. So,
Yeah.
also double Paragon again in the Shirus list. Not crazy.
This has been a lot of
No difference
Hydrixes
there.
too.
They are little Hydruses, which I'm what's the word I'm looking for? Intrigued about with the Hydrix. We'll see. I think the model's fantastic. Like I've always wanted to play it. Sadly,
Mm-hmm.
Vipex has just been the best one. It's been the best melee option. You were taking it for Hunter's Mark as well. So it's just kind of what you took. But the Hydrix model is just sweet. I would love for it to be good and play it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Exciting stuff. Let's see who they played. Um, Caster kills. Looks like they're getting smoked 50-20 against Dusk, down 12-4. Pulled out the Hail Mary, it looks like.
I'm not surprised by the Gyrus doing that.
Yeah, neither am I. Um, Came on strong
Oh,
with a 3-0 in round 2 with the bye.
yeah.
And
Owning.
then, and then takes on Storm Legion. In the final, 64-41, up 8-2 on a scenario.
Yeah, beat Kane, which makes sense. Can't push you around that much.
It's good matchups. Beat Dusk and Storm Legion. Takes the
Mm-hmm.
the 2-0 bye. Very nice. We're moving on to more Dusk.
Jeez.
It's exciting.
Chill Dusk.
You want to take this one?
Yeah, this is I believe this is Brandon, right?
Was this Brandon Owens?
No, not yet. He's not. He
Nope.
is another Dust player. Never mind.
Yes,
It's
he is.
not.
This is not this one though.
I thought you used to play these casters. Moraine and Tyrus again. And again gas on both of them. But no boars here. And we got a bunch of Mage Hunter stuff with Moraine. Maybe that's becoming a thing.
Might just be it. Sky Bomber too.
Yeah. Sky Bomber, 2 points like cheaper. It doesn't have the huge threat range anymore, but I think it still kind of slaps, right?
Probably.
Cavalry, I guess, is not going away. If anything, got cheaper is the wild part. So,
Yes, they're running double cav in both lists.
yep. Tyrus is just good against anyone that like trying to put debuffs and junk on you and stuff too, because
Agreed.
he has what's it called, Arcane Vortex.
I'll tell you what's kind of surprising, and it's almost the exact opposite of what we started with. I'm not shocked to see the Moraine and Tyruses and stuff. I think we were already kind of seeing that prior to it, but I'm kind of caught off guard not seeing any Skyriffel. Like, I think she's still better than people think.
Yeah, it's just going to be a different. I bet people are like, I don't have my Eidolons painted, dude. I can't play Skyriffel.
Right, and it also might just be like a case of you've been playing it forever, and like now you don't have to. So why do I want to keep playing it? Potentially,
That's probably that might be the real point for sure. We can play new casters.
right.
Yep.
Took out New Cricks, round 1, 23-16. 6-3 on scenario, close game. Another Dusk Mirror. 35 nothing, 9-5. I don't know if the nothing's accurate. Could just not have been reported. But scenario. And then another Dusk in the Mirror. Looks like it was up handily, 62-34, 8-7. Well, 8-7 is actually close. One on Death Clock.
Yeah, but a Tyrus mirror in the finals.
It is interesting.
Yeah, that was Aaron Smith. My bad, Aaron.
Yes, Aaron Smith's. So let's see. We'll just go ahead and look at qualifier 2. So we have same Infernal list on here. Then qualifier 1 and 2 went 3-0 in both. So double shout out for going back to back 3-0s.
This one's a wild one.
This is a wild one.
Look at these two casters.
Zadaroth and Agathon, huh?
Yeah, where's Omo?
I'd be playing Omo, but this is exciting.
Yeah, I think Agathon got some kind of buffs. Like, unfortunately, don't remember what they were.
Double Tormentor with Agathon.
Yeah, and only like technically 3 foreboders because she can use or they can use Ragna's, but
right.
Yeah, I don't know what you're summoning more. I mean, tormentors are always kind of king. I feel like.
Lot of dudes. Grievers, double howlers, and then all your typical solos. Interesting. Zadaroth, also pretty much the same. Double Griever, double howler. All your typical solos started with double Tormentor and Elementor.
Yeah, it's almost the same.
It's pretty close to the same list. Yeah, foreboders. So instead of Elementor, it looks like changed up a little bit, but I think Infernals and Turtles are really good.
Yeah, Infernals are good. I don't even think the nerf's a big deal to the Guardian. Like it is.
Should have kept mine.
Yeah.
Not actual.
Oof.
But, oof.
And then I could have kept yours.
Looks it's facts. We both got rid of it. Took out Wintercore. Looks like in round 1, 52-24, 8-3 on scenario.
Yeah, Zadaroth's got to be like a nightmare for Wintercore.
It's probably not great. That's for sure.
It's basically Windstorm on the caster.
Yeah. This is true. And then Dusk taking out the Boogeyman in round 2. Close 53-41, but 9-3 on scenario.
Get out of here, Dusk.
And then it looks like the Orgoth slapping Orgoth around in the finals, 13-3 on scenario. Yeah,
two fronts when you're when you're summoning heavies, it's got to be like
Solid,
you're
yeah.
scoring both of those middle 50s or whatever.
23-8 on points. Doesn't look like much was killed, and 13-3 on scenario.
Jeez.
Interesting stuff. Let's see. Jumping into the next list here. Back to Chimera. Not the same pairings. Wild pairing.
Hi, Mara. Rassic and
Interesting.
Nixian. No Shyrus. I heard it was Shyrus plus X. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't get the memo, and they said screw your memo and went 3-0 anyway. Did still
Yep.
take Wyverns though, so I'm here for that because I do think they're still good. I actually dig this
I
Rassic
like this
list.
battle group with Rassic, right?
Yeah, like I think Skylar's really good. Vipex with Hunter Mark is still as great. Wyvern's still great. You're forced to take Bellagool. Spinners, maybe whatever. I think a solo Paragon's decent. You still get your warping wins. I think Knights are incredible. Running double Knights and then running Lashers, Shadowmancers. I don't know about the Cinderbacks. Maybe they're good.
People
Maybe they're
seem to
not.
be
But
liking them.
I think this. I like this list a lot.
That's actually like I really like it too.
Nixian one, I don't know. I don't get this caster if I'm being honest.
Same battle group.
Hydrix instead, but
Oh, it's not.
close.
It's cost 16. I just thought it was Skella.
Yeah. Close.
Yeah,
The
why
rest of
not?
it's
Oh,
pretty similar. Only one Knights went double Cinderbacks on this one. Are casting the spells makes sense there. Belly will auto include.
double
This is
Paragon.
exciting. I'm trying to see the parent or where they played. So Rassic twice. Kind of makes sense. That list, I like at least stands out to me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Looks like we were
Yeah.
losing round one, 45-31, and 7-2 on scenario. Picked up a caster kill to get out
Oof.
of round one. Round
Oh,
two, 83-11
that's rough.
against Storm Legion, and 8-2 for the scenario win.
To be fair, like Calder plus 2 or whatever defense to everyone, I don't think Chimera cares about that. Like they hit
Apparently
good.
not. They killed 83 points of it.
Yeah. Jeez.
Left the other 17 to be nice. And then it looks like played Wargoth in the finals 10-1 on scenario.
Jeez.
34-18 on
Yeah.
kills. Interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
Rassic list was good.
Now back to your Brandon Owens
There's
Dusk
Brandon Owens.
list.
I know that he is actually playing Skyrfell.
Yep.
So Moraine and Skyrfell. Skybomber and Boar in the Moraine list with a bunch of mage hunters.
Yep.
So those models just must be well the commander and the sniper team, never mind. We know that the sniper
Yeah,
team
it's
is
not
good.
playing the unit.
Yeah. So that's probably similar to the other one, Gassed. But the triple Eidolon Gas 2 Spectre battle group for Skyrfell. And then
Yeah.
he has 4 units of Secret Adepts, which is their
That's a
focus
lot.
unit.
I mean, it makes sense if you're running triple.
So the whole
Eidolon
unit,
and
like the
Gas.
whole battle group, gets Future Sight from her. So it's I think it's probably good, and I think they have Road to War. I think Skyrfell has Road to War
I do like Road to War.
or
Also,
whatever the if her version is.
right.
Rhythm
Rassic
of
has it a
War.
lot,
That's
which
what
I
it is.
like.
Rhythm of War. So
Interesting.
yeah, I think people will come back
So,
to her. You might be right that it's
did
just
not play her
people
at
don't.
all. So, there is
That's
that.
true. That is true.
54-13, 13-4 scenario. Back to back Winter Core wins 74-58, 16-15 on scenario. It was a close one. Um, and it looks like Trolls and
Oh, poor
round
Dandy.
3, 42-37, 12-8 on scenario. Beating old Dan Riker
Man,
for the 3-0.
you rip Moraine every round.
Yeah, that's solid, it turns out. Here's some Storm Legion for you. Take
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
away.
I don't even think they're any good.
Shoot.
Um, so pairing, we got Huxley and Kane. I think a lot of people are excited about Huxley with the new changes. He has coursers though, not the heavies, which is interesting. Um, And then Alexia, I'm not 100% sure who she's bringing back. Um, I think it has to be mediums or less. But obviously the Storm Lances are really good. And then the Black 13th. Oh, maybe she can bring back the Black 13th. That'd be really good.
I think
And
she could bring
then the
back like one of anything with the spell, right? You're talking about like the sword is like small or medium based. I believe
oh,
she
you
has like
could
a
be right.
spell that brings back anybody.
That
I
that
believe.
could make more sense if that was the case. Um, but yeah. So, anyways, then the other list is this is like the normal Kane list, except it's a four courser list. With a maelstrom. Is that a
Interesting.
maelstrom? Does it?
it,
Would
it does say Maelstrom. It must be an
I will?
overseas list.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've seen this in a tournament going right now. I don't know if they allow proxies or I assume they don't have them, but maybe they do.
Yeah, this is probably something overseas. I have seen several overseas events running Lilith as well and Maelstrom. So
Yeah,
interesting.
so that's
So a
it
potential
is
Kane
interesting.
future list with a Maelstrom if you're interested in trying this out.
Yeah, I know what's his name? No Deuce though. Hate to see it.
Wow, two double mirrors of Storm Legion.
Yeah, that's and like I don't know if they had a good Storm Legion drop either. Is
I,
the crazy
I feel
part.
like that mirror also sucks.
Yeah,
It's not what I'd
like
want to play. Is what I mean to say, I guess.
yeah, because like you have to bring a list that doesn't focus on the electric party or army.
Right.
But Hugh just killing everything against trolls. Scenario 8 to 3, everything against the Signar player, 76-29. Like, yeah, like just killing everything. And then almost I guess they probably were just really far up on scenario round 3 and Kyle just went ham on killing stuff for fun.
Could see that. I will say it feels good to have everyone playing your faction and you walk away at the end of the day best in faction. I
Ooh.
don't want to play mirrors all day, but like if you're going to, it does feel nice to walk away and
Mhm.
be like, yeah, I beat all the other Chimera players here. Like
Yeah, right.
in this case, Storm Legion.
Sweet.
Very interesting. Let's see.
Ooh, this is a little Scorn, Army of the Western Reaches.
Yup. Take it away.
Ooh. Yeah, this is cool. So we have Jalam and Makeda. I think usually you don't see Makeda, or I feel like we haven't seen Makeda recently. But you gotta love a Mammoth with Makeda. I think that model's really good. And then the Ferox are just really good too. The units of cats because they can place like 4 inches apart in Mark IV.
Interesting.
And then the like Radim is that's the mounted cat, the dismounts. I think this is just like oh, this is the Makeda that like lets your models kind of tough. Like I think they get to tough, and if they don't tough, she can save them with either her life or a fury. So this is like really hard to remove all these models.
Makes sense.
And then Jalam is just I think your whole army gets like super defensive. So looks like they went really beast heavy.
Yeah, a lot of
So
beasts.
yeah, and only one pain giver, but you do got the Legends of Halak. They're really good. So they're in both though. But I don't know a ton about Jalam, but I wouldn't be surprised if they played it all 3 rounds.
They did not, only once.
Good. Like to see why. Okay, does that make Katie say 124 points? Anyways, round one won on scenario 5 to 1. Round two killed 124. Oh, it's Infernals.
Oh, that
There you
actually
go.
makes sense. Cause yeah,
Dude,
you got points
that
for the
means you like
summoned models.
board wiped them. Jeez, 124.
That's a that's a lot. That's a lot.
22-18. That's a banger of a game. Imagine watching that one.
124 to 86 in points, and then 22-18. That's crazy.
Yeah. Win on scenario, and then another close one, like scenario wise, but then looks like they killed the caster.
Wow, 92 points again. We showed no mercy this weekend, huh?
Yeah, apparently Scorn is
We're just
good at
killing
killing.
everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, I
Kato
like
for
to see
sure.
that. Yeah, this is Corey Doyle.
That was Corey Doyle's.
Or
This
sorry, I thought we were
isn't.
going on. My bad. I skipped
Oh,
ahead. When you said Kador, I was like, oh yeah, that's Corey Doyle.
now we have moved on to Corey Doyle.
Yeah.
Shout out to your LVO finals list. This is the finals. Make sure I pull it up. Same list, I believe. It was in both. Did also
Hmm.
go 3-0 in the qualifier, and then also though, this is your finals winning list from LVO. Shout out to Corey Doyle.
Yeah, he just continues crushing with. I think he's probably
Yeah,
done with fifth division though.
he probably
After
got his
this,
badge. Yeah,
yeah. So we got Butcher and Malikov. I I just know he said Butcher's got like 50 dudes in it or something crazy.
there's a lot up there.
And then he's not playing the double. What's it called list anymore?
Quad
He did.
Rocketeers.
He used to have the double 120 list. Yeah,
Not
I
I don't
sadly
know.
sadly don't know a lot about it. I just know it's probably hard to stop Butcher with all these dudes in his way.
Let's see what the games look like.
He didn't even. Okay.
Wow, game was pretty close. Down 35-18. Not a lot of points killed. 13-10 on
Mm-hmm.
scenario. Picks it up. 39-26. Goes 11-4. Wins on scenario. I assume in round two. And then looks like beats Infernals. 99
Mm.
to 78. 18 to 12 on two
Man, that
fronts on scenario.
that Infernals list we looked at made it to the finals.
Yep, that is the Infernals list that we saw. We probably looked at one of the qualifier rounds.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I
yeah,
think he 3-0'd both.
yeah,
So he went 8-1 on the
yeah.
weekend with that
Only losing
Infernals
in the
list.
finals, the Doyle. That's pretty
Yeah,
solid.
Infernals are real.
Good showing all around. Speaking of, we're back to some more Infernals.
I bet Omo's in here.
Would not shock me.
Oh,
Zadaroth Omo would be what I was playing. So this has Soul Stalkers, one Tormentor with double Soul Stalkers,
I have a problem with that.
quad Screever Swarms. That's a lot of
I
points to give up in
right,
Infernals when you could be summoning. But
like I this person crushed obviously. I wonder if they summon more Soul Stalkers or if they summon Tormentors.
right, I mean,
It's just weird to give up the points to me,
right.
but they crushed. I can't. I sucked when I played Infernal, so what do I? What do I
Omo with
know
the
about?
Guardian of Souls, also double Soul
Yeah,
Stalker in the next list too. Like it's really surprising.
I mean, if it hits you, you're dead, right?
Yeah, but like you can't tell me you don't want Tormentors, right? Like why aren't these just Tormentors and you're summoning Soul Stalkers? Positioning,
I
maybe, I
do agree with
guess.
that.
I'd be curious to know the answer. I don't know if whose list is this. We'll check on the way out. If you happen to be listening, I'd be curious as to why you're paying for Soul Stalkers.
Yeah, if you're
Not that it's a
summoning
ton of
more of them,
points,
like if you're
but
summoning three more Soul Stalkers, I'm like, you just love Soul Stalkers, and that's cool.
right. Would be interested for sure.
Hmm.
Let's see, 31-28 went 8-1 on scenario against
Ooh,
Orgoth. Um,
oh, that's
20,
Chimera though.
20 no, in round one, yes, against Chimera, 8-1 on scenario. Beat Dusk round two, was down
Ooh,
72-24. Looks like 3-0, but lost the death clock.
ooh,
That's an
uh,
interesting one.
that's close.
That's very close. It looks like 8-3 on scenario in the finals. Is that Grimkin?
It is the Dreamer. I don't know.
Interesting.
That's Caster I would play 'cause I think she's really cool.
Interesting finals.
Yeah,
Interesting list. Back to your Storm Legion.
yeah. There's gonna be a
Let's
bunch of
see.
this
See
here
what
at the
we're playing
bottom.
here.
Yeah, this is Huxley Wolf this time. See, this is what I expect for Huxley, the strikers instead of the coursers.
Coursers, yeah.
Playing Kruger, I think that is probably right. I think Kruger's really good. Um,
Kruger in both
and
lists.
yep, the Legionnaire officers are busted because they make your horses grievous wounds if you want it. And then Wolf has like a, it's kind of a small
Double
battle group.
Zephyr?
Okay, so the Zephyr now is kind of like, I think it's hard to kill like for real. Like it's our, I think it's probably def 13 because everything in.
Yeah, we got Carapace too now. I
Yeah,
think
so
it's
we're
so
looking
hard
at
to shoot to death.
deflection goes def 15, and with Carapace it's armor 22.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know how you kill this thing, and it shuts down Warmachine armies because all the weapons have disruption. It seems like.
Yeah, it's rather frustrating to say the least.
Yeah, 9 points that went up, but
It's
I think
pretty
it's really
good.
good. And then we're just spamming dudes on Wolf. No one's surprised by that.
Facts.
Yep, love that.
Looks
Cool.
like triple scenario wins here 5-2, 6-1, 4-1, beating
Not,
Mucrix, Dusk, and Infernals again.
yeah, that's just what Wolf does. Like
Yeah,
you just
triple
jam
wolf,
them and they
triple
can't kill you.
scenario.
Yeah, they kill more of your. They might kill more of your army, but they can't score.
Dang, finals getting that straight hundy. Ruthless.
Ruthless. It was
Ruthless indeed.
it was Infernals though. So
Winter Core. What? Look
oh,
at
this is,
Kador here
yeah, this
making a
is
splash. Boris Yana pairing. Not surprised. So like, I think we've talked a lot a bit about this because I've been playing Kador, but I think slightly surprised at all the lists that are popping up. Like everything is almost purely the new SKS caster or Boris, Yana, stuff like that. I thought Val and ECAT were
mhm.
still good. I think they are still good for what that's worth, but surprised like it is
Yep.
not what people are playing. Everyone is on the Boris train, on the Yana train. So exciting though. I think Boris's new feat changes absolutely incredible. So it's not crazy surprising. Running quad bears with a razor as well.
Yeah. I think
Um,
this list didn't he change to a
Double
Mastodon
sniper too.
in the finals? Because he made the Sunday. I think this is who switched to Mastodon and Boris.
That is a good chance. There was a worthless
Yeah.
that was playing Mastodon. It was running two bears, Mastodon, and two wolves though, dire wolves.
Okay. Interesting.
Um, Mama Bear list here. Looks like with Yana, we're running double avalanche with a Great Bear and the little Mama Bear. Slid it in the
Yeah,
name and in the list.
we're big on the Avalanche now, right?
I think Avalanche is good, yes. I've been trying to sell you an Avalanche forever, and you just laugh at me when I talk about how fast it can get. So, like, I stopped bringing it up. Like, I think it is good.
It
Um,
slams though. It's really good.
Alexia, and this is too. It's kind of exciting. Dylan's been talking about this model a little bit. Intrigued.
Yeah,
4 points is cheap, and she's really good.
yeah, she went down a point. That's really good.
Yeah. Mechanic, officer in here, Arcanist. Looks like Wrecking Crew, double pikeman. Pretty solid. Sniper without dog.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I think snipers are good.
Yeah. It's yeah, it's okay. Yeah. I just like it. I enjoy seeing Kador doing good right now. Let's see. So 24-6, 1-1 with a caster kill scenario 11-7.
Yeah, Kovalsky, that's Yana, I'm guessing.
It's a good
Yeah,
question. I don't know their names.
it is. It's Yana.
Yeah.
So triple has played Yana each game.
All 3 games with 2 caster kills. Interesting. Love to see it.
Yeah, mirror in round 3. So we were getting Kador 3-0 either way.
We're always here for that. Back to Storm Legion. I have a feeling we're gonna say this a lot over the next couple of weeks. I think they're too
Bad.
strong.
They're the worst.
Yeah, the
I think
worst
they're
army.
awful.
The worst army.
This is what I think most people are going to play. Kane Calder. So this is 3 coursers and a deuce, but the third courser and deuce are both on the junior. Yeah, this is exactly what you're going to see Kane for the most part look like, is this exact list. And then Calder, this one's different. Deuce and striker. That's fun. It's and then way more
A
units.
lot of
So
guys. Holy cow.
like I mean, all of our units are def. I think like 13 or yeah, I think they're all 13. So the +2 defense on the feet is a big deal. Like you can't hit them.
It's true.
I mean, you can, but it's like it's hard sometimes.
For sure.
So and the new assailers are can't remember what changed on them, but I think people are high on Tempest assailers. So I'll have to try them at some point. I think their damage went up potentially.
Dang, all
Oh, and
these
they're
games are
8 boxes. That's
close.
what it is. They're 8 boxes instead of 5.
All these games are close, which is cool. It's like we played Kane all 3 games, all 3 ways. Caster killed, death clock scenario. Left no rock unturned.
Yeah, getting whooped on this last game a little bit.
Back to back Dusk, too.
That's good news
That
for me.
is good news.
I real talk though, if you look at your screen when you exit this, the number of Storm Legion,
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to.
Yeah. I know I'm not. I don't want to play against Storm Legion all day, every day. This is Stephen King's list. It's his take on Storm Legion.
Yeah, Athena and Wolf, no Kane. So he likes to do his own thing, I feel like, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Uh yeah, Athena's still like I was trying to put Pig and what's his name? Kruger in here, just because her beat affects them. But still just signs importance and Starcross for your opponent. And the opponent is attack and damage rolls, so and
Turns out it's good.
her control went up to 14 last year, so and then Wolf is, that's what Wolf looks like. He has Deuce though to shoot on feet turn, which I think is right. That's what my Wolf lifts would have Deuce in his battle group.
Interesting. Caster kill down 5-0. Sounds like someone got real aggressive. Caster kill again. Down
DO is
5-1.
Dark Operations is the dudes, the Cognifex and them, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Jeez,
Beat Winter
he's
Core.
getting clapped on scenario in these first 2
Yeah,
rounds.
5-0, 5-1. And then caster kills. Also, not killing any like models though. Not many points. Like it sounds like they potentially got like super aggressive
Yeah,
both
what are the
games to go up 5-0 and 5-1, and then just got their caster killed by being too aggressive.
like? There's a chance that you just feeded. They started killing you, and your jacks started shooting their caster, right?
Maybe you think you killed yourself? Like don't you just stop
Yeah,
shooting?
So you're like, all right, I'm done. I passed turn, and then you die. So,
Looks like in the finals, he said, "I've had enough of this." Killed 78-14 and won 9-0.
oh yeah, shout out to Robert Wolf though for playing Firequill because it's big changes on that model.
We will
What's
glance through these. There
yeah,
are, if
anything
there,
exciting
yeah,
pops out.
you can call out anything exciting, and we'll kind of
Uh,
scroll through
call
these pretty quick.
Calder Huxley. I don't think this is crazy. Eilish Garrity showing up though,
Yeah, that is new.
because he got the Gatewalker back, so that's cool.
Makes sense. Black 13th is your the 2-player battle box unit, right?
Yeah, the character unit, they're kind of. I think they go in every list. I told you that earlier today.
Yeah. Mirror, shocker in the
Yeah,
final.
mirror
Dang,
final.
75-76 banger though
Yeah, Calder against
on Death Clock.
Kane. Yeah,
So
they probably would have won on scenario. Probably going for caster kill or something.
take a
Uh,
glance here. Kane, shocker. Calder, shocker.
oh, is this Steve Rabideau?
No.
Which one was this?
This is Ravenous list, yes. We just did the
Yeah,
same
I
thing.
think him and Stephen King 3-0'd their event they went to together. So Kane Calder. Yep. This Kane list probably looks. Although there's Thunderers in this list. That's interesting. That's the 3-man shooting unit, and the Calder list has only 2 strikers, but I don't know that matters. I think these models all together just kill people.
Started with a bye. Beat Storm Legion
Oof.
round 2. Beat
Armored
who is that?
armored core, Kador.
Skater. Okay,
That's the big man of war, Kador army.
got it.
Yeah, whooped him kind of too. 50 points
Did
killed basically, and 11 points the third 5 on scenario.
here we got some new flavor. That's our first
Oof,
Wargoth list, I think, right? First undefeated
I
Wargoth list of
know.
the week.
Is is that bad news?
I don't know. I do think this is potentially just more of your like got nerfed has to be
They got a
bad,
nerf.
right? Like
Yeah.
I think it's still pretty good, and then I also think Kishtar is good again. So
Yep.
I
We
think
played
they're
that game. He seemed really good.
yeah, I think they're more than playable.
Garlgast and
Yeah,
Horus.
yeah, Gargas is exciting to see.
Yeah, double keeper. I think it's hard to play the champ because it lost the weapon master. Siege Terrasty. We need to see 2 of these
Yeah,
bad
only one
boys.
siege draft.
Yeah, people only got 1. You gotta buy the second one. It's
Seems like a
busted now.
typo.
It's the typo. Double Forge Master, double Nashers, double Axers. Yeah, this is what you
This is good.
expect.
Yeah, I still think it is
Sa
good.
it doesn't matter if you lose the 4 up. It does, but it doesn't.
I mean, yeah, obviously it's worse than it was, but I think it is still more than good.
Everyone lost Grievous Wounds on a card too.
Also true.
Yeah, so Sabrith, Sabrith is really good as the debuff caster, but no pig.
Tyrant.
3 tyrants, wild, and they're melee tyrants. Um, double keeper. I think you're gonna see double keeper in a lot of lists. Double barragers. They
That's
went
good.
down a point. That's the 3-man gun guys. They're pretty decent,
No
especially if you're
champion though.
debuffing.
Is that surprising?
It's. I don't think it is the Groton champions.
Yeah, you don't think it's good? No, the
I
solo.
so I don't think it's bad, but they lost weapon master.
Oh, that's the one you were talking about losing Weapon Master. That makes sense.
I think it went up in power though, so maybe it's fine. It's like a POW 16, and he has. Oh, did he lose Thresher? He has weapon master. He lost Thresher. That's what it is. My bad.
Gotcha.
Yeah, which kind of is rough. Although he has Berserk, so he can kill like a unit, but that's about it.
Dang, another buy.
Oh
And some
shoot!
more banger games. 51, 68, 17, 15, and a caster kill.
Mm-hmm.
That's
They're
what's up.
probably and then a Crix, new Crix. We have
Yeah.
not seen new Crix though. Is that
That is surprising.
maybe that's just people wanting to play the new changes?
I feel
Crix
like
didn't really have any.
New Crix was kind of dominating pre-update though. Like there was a lot of new Crix that we saw in winning lists.
Yeah, they really maybe just it could be people not playing them though. Still, I think they're
This
still
is true.
probably great. They beat them on scenario, which is interesting.
That is interesting. More back to LVOs here for Kane and Calder. Any
Yes.
crazy call outs?
Kane
Looks
looks
very
like
similar.
what you.
Yeah,
Yep.
looks very similar all around.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the standard bears, 3 standard bears, so they're really good. Yeah, General Striker, Striker,
Big
just good
double
models.
back to back caster kill for Kane.
That makes
Interesting
sense.
scenario 10-5, yeah.
Oof. Man, I don't want to get. Y'all are gonna be like, "Where's Brandon on
Mm,
Captain Con next week? Why isn't he 3-0?"
why isn't his list up here?
Why is it?
Here's another new army though. This is exciting.
Yeah,
I
let's
know you're
go.
excited about
Somebody.
this.
I am, and I feel like this Boomhowler list looks an awful lot like what mine did. And so Boomhowler and Firequill, still just taking a million dudes with Boomhowler.
Yeah, that's a lot of names.
Um, yeah, I mean they all get what is it like additional?
It's also just
Is
like
it
all
arm?
repeats. You're like, this model's good. Give me 3 of them. This model's
Yeah,
good. I'll take 4 of them. Like it's just the same model with like max 3 and 4 ofs in every
well,
slot.
But look how cheap this crew is. Like it's 6-man unit, so it's 5 dudes that are medium base with 5 boxes each, and they have the 1 point tapper that gives them stumbling drunk, and on feet
Right?
they have the heal D3 when they get hit or whatever.
It's pretty good.
So like you get hit, you move away, you heal. Like that's frustrating.
Pistol King.
Yep.
That's hype to see.
Bissell King. I think we played that one game. Bissell King seems really good, and
Yeah.
I don't know much about playing with the new Fire Quill, but I think that it looks more interesting than the old one. So I'm hoping when we go to the next tab. Ooh, 3 Reef Trolls. I'm glad to see that because uh, it was like an awful light.
Looks like you got your list or your wish.
No, that's bad news. There's no Fire Quill
Dang.
from our hero.
From our
It's all Boom Holler.
hero. Beat the Kane. Interesting.
Yeah,
19 to
it's gotta
23. No
be.
one killed anything. You won 6-1. It's
It's gotta be tough. You have a million dudes, right?
You have a lot. Like, and
Kane
there
doesn't
is
have
no.
can't
Like,
be
Kane can
tough.
kill whatever it wants, but, like, when there's no Mastodon on the other side of the table that it kills, like, what are you doing? Killing
Yeah, 23.
37 of his
Yeah,
dudes?
you
Like,
kill.
yeah, I don't.
That's
That's
three
tough.
units of Marauders, which seems like a lot.
Right, it probably is a lot. He shot a lot of things.
Mhm.
You just didn't get any points for them. Feels bad.
Mm.
Okay, this is exciting.
Yeah,
Back to Chimera. We're here for this. Shyrus, love it. Nexian, okay.
old
Um,
school.
yeah, so this is almost like,
This is like
oops,
what you'd be
forgot to
playing,
update my
dude.
list. Yeah, double Vipex, Riven, Belial, Carver, like
You feel? Are you
Knights,
fitting in the solo though?
the
The warping winds.
yeah, probably. I think you're
Yeah.
taking them with Windwalker still that's on here. I potentially had a list where I dropped Warbore and was running double Knights. I think Knights are just good and interesting. But this I like this list. I would play this list for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, double Wyvern. So we went back to double Wyvern in this list.
Sheesh.
Did get a Paragon in here, double Lashers. I also like Lashers. I'd be playing this too. So I'd probably not be playing the Windstalkers, the shooting ones.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do like Lashers. That's in this. Outside of that though, like yeah, here for this for sure.
When Windstalkers, that's the unit that you usually play the ones that like auto one, right?
So
You don't play
yes,
this one.
that's the stalkers, the Fang stalkers, the melee ones. They're the
Mm-hmm.
same thing. They're just shooting, but they have the auto one as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're okay. Another
Cool.
buy. Got the free 3-0 round one for the buy. They beat trolls. Caster kill was
His
down in
trolls was
points.
dominating.
Yeah,
I mean, they were.
58-30, 8-3 on scenario, and got caster killed.
Yeah.
And
And
then Storm
Crush
Legion.
Storm Legion.
Yeah, in the finals, 14-4, big time scenario game.
Get whooped.
I see all these
Storm Legion.
scores, and I'm just like, whoops. I was like,
Like,
I feel like we don't play the game properly. Cause like I can't tell you the last game I saw double digit control points. Like
we'll tend. Well, okay, but we'll get to a point and we just are like, I lose from here,
that
and
is
we call it.
true. We don't actually ever like play them out turn for turn. I guess you'd maybe get more points going, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, some of these like 17-15 bangers stuff like I didn't play the game like that maybe ever.
Mm,
Dang. So we called it out in the beginning, and then we closed it out for our last list of the day with Dusk rocking the old
yeah,
Skyriffel.
let's go, Skyfall. I kind of like seeing these specters. I don't even know if they're good or not, but 10 point.
And Hellas.
That's their like cadre jack or whatever.
Okay.
Um,
Some
yeah,
mage hunters.
Skyfall Hellas is cool. That's a cool pairing. I like that. Cavalry, double cavalry, every list still busted.
Yeah. Still turns out it's still good.
Don't need a 2-inch weapon.
Turns out still good.
Yep, yeah, but a lot more Dreadguard archers. I think people can tell me if we're wrong, but I don't think there were this many before.
So today we got a caster kill round one. caster kill round 2, and caster kill round 3.
I knew we found your new caster, Duck.
Well, that's exciting.
So to be fair, Hella has ghost bullets.
Yeah, we know. Don't get me. Last list of
I
the day, and you have to bring up ghost bullets.
Do you know what her feet does too?
Her feet's good.
Do you know?
Hellas
I
feet.
think it's minus defense and armor, right? In her control area.
I don't. Does it change? Are you asking me if it changed or not? I have no idea what
Yeah, so
updates
enemy
she
models
got.
minus 2 def and arm, and friendly faction warriors plus 2 def and arm. Like, how do you have a feat that is the entire enemy army minus 2 def and arm?
It's really good. It's good. Who
Isn't
needs
that
a
crazy?
Who needs a targeted debuff spell when you can just pop feet?
And she has fire group, so she's like, I'm gonna blast you with.
That's good. She has
Uh,
fire group too. What was the list?
well, it was Eidolon and Israfil, and I don't. They do have
Yeah,
a couple guns, but still,
yeah.
you know.
Interesting. I think it's a fun new list. Totally different meta. I feel like you certainly got to shake up with the January update. We're not just talking about
Yeah.
Orgoth. We're not just talking about Dusk. We still are talking about Dusk, but Storm Legion's
Uh,
certainly making a major push. That's in there. You see a lot of different stuff. Multiple Chimera in here, Winter Core in here, Orgoth still trolls.
no cricks, wild.
No Crix is surprising. Did not see a lot of boars. Kind of surprised. Like I still think that model's good.
Uh,
I do
People
think
are
it
gonna
is a
come
knee
around.
jerk. Yeah, I think it's a knee jerk reaction. I think you see boar come back. Didn't see a ton of Kruger. Am interested in like seeing that going forward. Like what we think Kruger's at the 7 points. Worth it? Not worth it? Curious to see where he ends up turning out in the meta. But overall,
Potentially saw like more Kruger than expected in Storm Legion.
I think we only saw it in Storm Legion. I think we did see it multiple times, but it was only seen in Storm Legion, I believe.
Yeah, maybe some of the early Dusk ones had it.
Maybe. I don't remember them, but possible it's on there. Either way, I think it's exciting. I think the meta's in a good place. Shout out again. Congrats to Corey Doyle taking home LVO
Yeah, we'll see some of
this
these.
year.
I'll see some of these people next week. Maybe we will see some of them next week.
Hopefully, fingers
Yeah,
crossed. Brayton for sure will be going to Captain Con. There's a far slim outside chance that I am joining him at Captain Con. But if not, maybe we'll see some of you guys at events later this year. And yeah, anything else, Brandon?
no, I hope it's just outlier of Storm Legion. That people calm down because
It's not played
I
every
don't
week
want to play
everywhere.
against that. Although after I get my Storm Legion badge, maybe I'll switch it up.
True, true. Follow that Doyle path. Worst paths to
Well,
go down.
it is true, but we want to be playing as many armies as he does. He can play them all.
He's a machine, indeed. All right, that is it for us. Thank you for joining. That is your best list and War Machine for January 15th through the 23rd, and we will see you guys in a couple weeks. Later.
Later.